Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Litecoin Lawton back on this beautiful day. It is a Monday. I hope you guys are doing great out there. I hope you're making some money. I hope you guys are getting positioned right now. The markets right now are pretty crazy. I haven't talked to you guys in about a week. We had a pretty vicious drop. And then we've just kind of been bouncing sideways here. Not too much action in the charts, but I think that's about to change, you guys. And I will show you what I think about the markets. I hope you guys like this. I do this for you. Like, subscribe to my channel. Cheers to you, everybody out there. If you guys are in the crypto space right now, you are so fortunate to be here. And I just want to know that you guys are the warriors that are going to make the money in the end, because these times, they're very cyclical times, and crypto people are math people. And I like investing in math. Other than I'd rather invest in math than invest in CEOs that make bad decisions, or something that's not based on cycles, right? So I think it's kind of cheating investing in cryptos. I know that, if as long as you stick with like the top, like 20 blue chip coins, you guys, you can't really go wrong. It's more important to time the bottoms than it is to time the tops. And I want you guys to understand and this is kind of, this chart's an old chart back in the history. But basically we're in, this purple zone, you guys, this blue purple zone. It's a fire sale. Okay. Like we're in this heavy accumulation mode. So if you guys see these cycles, and they will play out. I don't like the fact that this thing looks like it's leveling off. I don't think I think the volatility of Bitcoin is going to increase, you guys. We've had some extreme oscillators really form right now, that these bottoms, okay? So these blues are these bottoms, you guys, okay? And if you buy these bottoms, it doesn't, I mean, even if you sell prematurely, okay, you say you sell here instead of here, right? And you guys, when you sell coins out there, I mean, I shouldn't have to say this, but you never get all the way out of your position, right? You never get, so just like the way that we accumulate, it's these slow, gradual, like it dips, you buy some, it dips a lot, dips some more, you buy more. And then you start gulping when it gets to certain levels, you guys, and you start going into heavy accumulation mode. And that's how you kind of just use your capital on the way down, okay? Especially when we get to these super oversold, you guys. And it's not like you don't buy the bear market. That's not what I'm saying to do. Buy the dips on the bear market is the worst thing you can do, right? You buy the dips on the bull market, but the bull markets are also a lot shorter than the bear cycles. Okay, so that's kind of like, I think it's funny. So Bitcoin's dead again, right? Like Bitcoin died. They're pronouncing it dead. Okay, Bitcoin's been declared dead 464 times. This is kind of what I look for, right? Like this is what we look for, you guys. This is when they declare it's dead, that's when you should be heavily accumulating. Okay, not financial advice on this channel. Do your own research, you guys. We're in this space. It is kind of the Wild West still. I think we're going to get some clarity from the regulators pretty soon, and I think that's going to accelerate this adoption curve and allow some really big players, you guys, that are going to come in. And you have no idea. You underestimate the amount of money that's out there, and I can show you guys that. But I need you guys to be strong out there. I like to go back in history sometimes just to kind of, it's just funny, like, on 2011, this guy's like, I wish I had kept my 1,700 Bitcoin at and he sold them at 06 and selling them at 30. Now they're at $8, right? So like, if you go back in the history of Bitcoin, you guys, and this is only 10 years ago, okay? So when you go back in history, there's these occurrences that happen all the time, and this is just one of these funny things that people get impatient. If they could wait 10 years, they could have been billionaires, right? So it's just, can you wait 10 years to be a billionaire? I certainly can. I hope that you guys are in a place where you're in your life that you can wait 10 years to be a billionaire. Okay, it shouldn't happen just like overnight. That something was wrong if you just become a billionaire overnight, right? So But in 10 years, I still think that's pretty fast, right? So, you know, sometimes hodling is the best in certain situations, you guys. But I want to tell you guys about this trade opportunity coming up. Okay. So we got a pretty explosive move coming up, it looks like, in Bitcoin. Okay. And we've been ranging in this like 25,000 to 30,000 range at 5,000. It's a pretty tight zone. And the Bollinger Bands are getting pretty tight here. We are forming this on the cipher, this first like real heavy bullish divergence here. Okay. We've been seeing this like bearish divergence, but now we've actually formed a bullish divergence on the cipher. Ethereum, what do we got Ethereum doing on the cipher? We still kind of, you know, we had some bearish divergence. It kind of played out, and now we're looking like we're trying to find a trigger wave back into to give us back into a bullish divergence kind of situation. Sheeb is bullish on the daily right now on the cipher, you guys. And then Digibyte, this is the one I really like Digibyte right now, you guys, at 006. I think it's a ridiculous steal. This one has a pretty low market cap too, you guys. So if you guys are interested in like checking out some micro cap tokens, you know, don't go too crazy, but you know, Digibyte's one of my favorite ones. What's Doji doing? Doji signaling anything? No. Silver's got some. I can't really use the cipher for silver, but silver. And if you guys want to speed up into the like watch my Litecoin analysis, it's going to be towards the end of the video, and I will get to that. The MACD on silver, we had a bullish cross, so this is on the daily. On the weekly, what's going on? Let's see on the macro level, because you know, so on the weekly we had a bearish cross, kind of like a double top. We'll see if that holds up. It's really not that high. It's pretty low on the MACD. So that's not, the MACD on silver is really not the best indicator. I do like these like longer term, like this thing, if you look at it on the monthly, okay, I do think, you know, on the macro, super macro level here, a retest of this $50 with silver. Once we hit that $50, you guys, and that's what I believe, that once we hit that $50, we're going to have an explosive move up to, you know, that's when we could hit like that, like $300, $500 silver. I think that's pretty actually realistic, especially when mines start tightening up, and if they're not mining copper, then they're not really mining silver. So because copper and zinc are the two biggest producers of silver, so there's very few pure silver mines. So that's if those two industries get cut back, then I would expect like the silver production to get cut back, and we're already in a deficit. So it's only going to bring equilibrium to the whole commodity and precious metal market, you guys. So definitely I'm an advocate of having some precious metals, you guys. I do like the liquidity of Bitcoin, you know, and you know, silver and metals can be pretty liquid too, but with Bitcoin, I can do a lot more without breaking my back and in a fraction of the time. So it is kind of convenience, you know, on the interwebs, right, to have cryptos. Okay. So that I am an advocate of that. You know, I think Bitcoin is right now is going to come up here and probably retest, you know, this golden Fibonacci, you guys, and it's like at like 44 to 48. I don't know if I feel like we're a little bit too premature to like actually go break all-time highs. We could, because this thing's getting real close, you guys. I'm going to zoom in on the 4-hour just to kind of show you guys what's going on here. I'm actually in an ETH trade right now, so I'm hoping ETH is going to pump. We are looking like we want to break out of this thing. So I would say like a breakout of this like 26.7 to 2,700 psychologically. If we break 27,000, then I think that Bitcoin has a room to run at least up to this, this point of VPBR. You got to zoom out. I haven't been up there in a while. But this range right here, right? So this is resistance right here, you guys. I think it's possible that we could get all the way up to about 48. It is likely, it's very likely we come up to 38,000. Okay, so I don't know if we're actually going to get all the way up to 48,000. We'll see on that, but I do think that there's a couple macro level situations breaking out. We could have a breakout and then retest and then go. That's usually what's going to happen. This is a very bullish formation, you guys, and with the regular stock market, because we haven't seen decoupling yet. I do think that with the inverted yield curve and everything that goes on, I think that we are going to see a decoupling of the stock market and crypto. So that's going to be a very interesting time. But so far, right now, they've been correlated, right? And these are kind of the situations or weak for the stock market that I have kind of drawn out here. I'm gonna turn off Lux Algo because that's just like ridiculous right now. It's ridiculous. Okay, so these are kind of like the situations. Like we could even have a blow off pipe. We could have a melt up, you guys, and we could have this one last okay, we break it, and then if we break all time highs, you guys, then there's a blue sky breakout, and then we're gonna have big money coming in, just because of the ease of the system, right? So that people use it because there's clarity on regulations around the stock market. There's not so much around cryptos and exchanges and everything else. But you guys be smart out there. Keep your money and keep your cryptos and stuff on a hardware wallet, or your desktop wallet, and probably not use a ledger now, because I would have said that's really sad that I'm saying that now, but Ledger is kind of let us down a little bit with this this new security feature they got or whatever going on. So I would go maybe with the Trezor, and there's a lot of other ones out there. You guys, I would do some research. I'm gonna actually do some research for you guys, and I'll start doing some links down below of some ones I think that are good. You guys, I hope you have a really good time out there trading. This is actually probably going to be a really amazing long opportunity. I'm feeling long here. This is I have a pretty tight stop loss on this, just in case, but I'm feeling like the market might rip higher, and then this could still be a valid pattern here. We still could be in this triangle here. So I'm just looking at Litecoin. We could still be in this pattern. Okay, so we could I still think we might have a breakout here. So it looks like Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is still in its little pattern too. Okay, so it's still in, Bitcoin's still in its pattern, you guys, here, and it looks like we're getting ready to touch the top of it, you guys. So this is pretty exciting right now. If we can just even go sideways for the next week, then that would actually be breaking this line as well. So as long as we don't have a dump here, you guys, I'm feeling a breakout coming, you guys. This thing's been beaten down so much, and with the banks and all the situation, I think that we're just sitting on the tip of the iceberg with that situation. And I think there's going to be a flood of people coming to this space so fast and furious that you guys are going to be, it's going to make our head spin, and the adoption is going to skyrocket with the trillions and trillions of dollars that are out there, you guys. It could literally triple the market overnight. That's how vicious this next cycle I think is going to be. And this is just an adoption. The adoption curve, this has this thing just starts getting going this cycle or next cycle. Okay, and I think that there's going to be a huge amount of people coming into this space, you guys, and we have maybe 2% of the population. Just wait for 6% or 10%. Okay, and that's going to happen in the next eight years, and you got to be excited, because this is our new asset class. This is what's gonna save the world right here, you guys. It's not going to be CBDCs. Okay, I think that once we have if you have a fair system, then this is a fair system, right? So anyways, digital gold 2.0, I do believe I'm a super bullish on cryptos and metals right now. And I'm positioning that way. I think that the regular stock, I'm completely out of equities right now. And I am full bore in basically real estate and cryptos and metals. Okay. So that's how I would be positioning myself. I hope you guys are being smart out there. This is not financial advice again on this channel, but if you guys want me to cover anything and I'm not covering it, let me know. I do get sidetracked a few, a little bit on this channel, and this is why though. There's a lot up there, and there's a lot going on. It's a pretty amazing space to be in. I love looking at these charts, and sometimes I see stuff in these charts, and I'm like, whoa, man, this is something's going to happen, so I think ETH right now, ETH looks like it's in this pattern too. And so I think that we're going to see a broader breakout, you guys, and it's going to come up here and we're going to break out. Okay. I got to go get the fam getting up. You guys, salutations, be smart out there. Keep your heads up. This is the time where we have to pay attention. This is the time we got to accumulate. Be smart, make some money. Lawton out.